Hey drivers, we've got a big one today. If you're out on that road grinding 11-hour shifts, dodging regulations, finding parking at midnight, and juggling the same laws meant to protect us but often leave us stranded, this one hits home. The CVSA just fired shots, calling for strict limits on personal conveyance time, and they're urging the FMCSA to lay down the law. But before we unpack all of this, hit that subscribe button if you're about real talk in the trucking world, because today, we're not sugarcoating anything. What is personal conveyance? Let's break this down. Personal conveyance is that little window of freedom drivers still have, moving your truck while off duty, not under dispatch and not for business. You've delivered a load. You're trying to find a Walmart, maybe a restaurant, a hotel, or just get to a safer spot to park up for the night. Under current FMCSA guidance, there's no set limit on time or distance. It's based on your discretion, as long as you're not advancing the load or doing company work. But here's where it gets sticky. Some folks push it. Maybe they drive 3 or 4 hours under PC, stretch HOS, or skirt violations. It happens. We know that. But now, CVSA says too many people are abusing it, and they want to change everything. What CVSA is demanding. CVSA is proposing 4 big changes, and they are not small. 1, set a 2-hour daily limit on personal conveyance time. That's it. 2 hours no matter what. 2, redefine PC status. Right now, it's off-duty. CVSA wants it labeled as its own separate status, like personal use, instead of off-duty. 3, ban PC used to look for parking or extend hours. Can't use it to help operations. Can't drive to the house from the drop yard. Nope. They say that's business travel. 4, define vague terms like yard moves, enhancing operational readiness and convenience, so there's no loopholes. On paper, sounds like they want to clamp down hard, and they say they've got the data to back it up. CVSA analyzed over 41,000 inspections, and here's what they claim. About 38% of drivers misuse PC. Drivers who misuse PC are 4 times more likely to be in an accident. That stat alone is what they're waving in front of FMCSA.
They say, if you don't regulate it, more people will abuse it, and abuse leads to danger.
But here's the thing. How many of those misuses were just drivers looking for safe parking? How many were just independent guys trying to get home? How many violations were real, and how many were gray area nonsense? Real world impact on truckers. This isn't just paperwork. If this rule goes through, it changes everything for owner-operators, long haulers, and even company drivers running tight schedules. Let's paint the picture. You're in Chicago. You just dropped at a warehouse at 9 p.m. You're exhausted. You've got no more drive time left. You check the app. TA and Loves are packed. There's a Walmart 35 minutes out. You throw it on PC and roll. Now imagine under this new rule, you've already used 1 hour, 45 minutes earlier looking for food and fuel. You hit 2 hours and boom, you're done. Park or violate. So what now? Sleep in a sketchy alley, risk a $500 ticket, burn an HOS violation? This is the reality of trucking, and CVSA seems completely disconnected from it. We spoke to drivers on the ground, and here's what they're saying.
They're trying to regulate freedom. This ain't safety, it's control.
I get safety concerns, but take away PC and we're left in a worse spot.
Most of us use PC the right way. Punish the cheaters, not everyone.
Owner-operators especially feel targeted. They run lean, they run hard, and they're often their own dispatcher, safety manager, and operations team. Being told they can't move their own truck without clocking on, that's not regulation. That's micromanagement, and worse, it's dangerous because truckers will still move. They'll just do it under drive time, or worse, go stealth. Will FMCSA approve this? Now here's the million-dollar question. Will FMCSA actually go for it? In the past, they've rejected CVSA's proposals. They said the data wasn't strong enough, but this time, CVSA brought receipts. stats, crash reports, and inspection findings. So FMCSA might feel pressure from insurance companies, safety groups, and even Congress to act. If they do, it could take effect within a year. So yeah, we're watching closely. Let's call it what it is. This is a power struggle. Truckers versus policymakers. Real life versus regulations. And it always seems like drivers are the ones losing sleep, money, and freedom. So what can you do? Comment below. Do you think personal conveyance needs a hard limit? Like this video if you've ever had to park under pressure. Subscribe for updates. We'll be tracking this story all the way to DC. We keep it real here, no fluff, just trucking truth and a whole lot of heart. To all the drivers out there, keep your head on a swivel. Stay safe, stay smart, and keep that freedom rolling. This is Young Diesel Trucking Reacts, signing off. Until next time, 10-4, over and out.